Hey, Kage back again, and today we're gonna talk about basically a upcoming game for PS5, Stellar Blade, and a certain man who made comments about it on X, formerly known as Twitter. So from now on, I'll most likely be referring to it as Twitter. So it's an action RPG for those that don't know. That is coming exclusively to PS5, as far as I know. By the name Stellar Blade. And on Twitter recently, a man by the name of Karim, I will not say no surnames in this video as well, I'll have screenshots, so if you're curious about his whole goddamn name, then you can check it yourself. He states in his post, the graphics of Stellar Blade and gameplay looks great, albeit I can't get past the over-sexualization of Stellar Blade. It would have been passable if their female characters didn't have the faces of a damn child. Really freaking weird. And if you find this arousing, you need to get all your hard drives and phones checked by the FBI. Now, to give you a quick summary of this, he's facing a lot of backlash from the community, obviously, because it's just how Korean women basically are. They took a scan of the model and put it in the game. Obviously, it's gonna look different than the original, but looking at it from my point of view at least, you can see that that's the model with changed hair and stuff. Maybe it is, as he says, enhanced a bit. I just think it's more of the graphical quality of the game instead enhanced, but it looks pretty close to the original model, and it's just how, like I said, the standard over there is for beauty with these, how these women look, like how they look, kinda from his perspective childish. I would say they just look younger than let's say some other country women, because it's just their beauty standard over there, and because of that he's facing a lot of backlash. I personally don't think the model looks like a child, but we'll go through some posts and some answers he's given through Twitter, so let's continue. So by username on Twitter by Papa UvuX, he wrote, I love how you are the only one thinking they look like little girls, giving off kind of pedo vibes here. And Karim responds, not the only one. I'm realizing a lot of anime fans are attacking me for this. Lol, which is weird because this is about how they scan someone and completely change her. It's the same as scanning someone and making them ugly to fit in an agenda. They made her too young and you're weird. And here's the thing, like I said, I'll also post some comparisons in the video later on, or around this point. I'll see while I'm editing this video, of how the model looks compared to the character, and you can be the judge of that. I think she looks pretty accurate to what she is in real life. Don't look like a child, but a grown woman. Like I said, it's a beauty standard in that certain Asian country. And the fact that anime fans are attacking him, what does that got to do with it? It's not just anime fans attacking you. It's a lot of people from anything. People who enjoy anime and people who don't. Just about everybody is pointing out the fact that she does not look like a child. And you're taking it as if everybody else is wrong and you're the only one right. And even if she would be enhanced, what's wrong with that? It's a game. You're not gonna have everything realistic. I honestly would prefer if games would be more fantasy-like instead of deeply grounded in realism. Most people play games to escape from reality. So I don't know what's this issue about games always trying to make everything realistic, but that's a discussion for another time. And then another post by Ultraman, change her, They only gave her eye makeup, different haircut, and different eye color. They changed what? And there's also the picture of comparison I mentioned, and I'll probably just include this in editing. And it looks to me pretty like the model, and like the user mentioned, the hair is changed, the eye color is changed, but she pretty much is quite accurate to the model of the game as she is in real life. But because somebody just thinks Asian women are a certain type of women, he might think every Asian woman's like that, even though they distinctively have their own beauty standards in Asia depending on the country. And Korean's beauty standard is pretty much how the model is, to my understanding. Now, the next post is by Luxburg. Bruh, that's what the woman they hired to model for the character looks like. That's what Korean women look like. This is normal. Exactly what I've been saying from the point, the fact that that's how Korean beauty standard for women are. They look like that. Yet he might have some idea of what Asian women look like by something on media he consumed, or some TV show or something that might have been another Asian country woman, maybe Japanese or Chinese or something, which didn't look like this, but more like I don't know, mature-ish. I don't know exactly the word for it, but it's just how Korean women are. And if he did even the tiniest bit of research or had the knowledge of how they look, then he wouldn't even be saying this. Or he's just an ignorant idiot, and just to fit in his point of view, he says that either way. So Kareem responds to that. Yeah, she is beautiful, and it's sad. God damn it. It's sad that they had to enhance her and make it look nothing like her. Not only that, they de-aged her character too much to where it looks like a kid with a mature body. This woman clearly looks older, and they should have stayed true and respected her look. Which, like I said previously, they've done a pretty great job of that. You just have a problem with how Korean women look like, apparently. Since that's seems to be issue with you de-aging and everything. And now a post by Kareem, which is another shocking example of how the Stellar Blade's male character is scanned looking like his real-life counterpart, but the poor female was enhanced, and looks nothing like the real person she was scanned after. I feel bad for her. This is not right. And there's an example of it as well. So here's the thing about that though. It's not that she's been enhanced or anything. Like I said, it's more of the game's graphical quality. So I would say it's game graphics where she looks the way she does, but like I said, it's also pretty accurate to what the model looks like. And I'm pretty sure that the male counterpart, as you say, doesn't exactly look like this either. He's probably been enhanced as well. Maybe a bit buffer than he is in real life or whatever, but again, that's graphics on the game. The general image of the models is still probably there. And I don't know what the issue of this all is with him thinking that it's a child instead of a grown woman, when you have all these comparisons out there that you can take and look at, which if you just take the time and look at them and don't have some messed up view of the game already before it's even out or anything, this would be pretty self-explanatory. They've done a pretty great job for me, honestly. She doesn't look like a child or anything, it's just how Korean women are. Take any Korean based game and women are always like that. It's a Korean female beauty standard. That's all it is. Instead of them being children, them being de-aged or anything of the sort. It's just how the beauty standard is there. Just because not all Asian women are like that, don't mean that Korean women are not like that. This is a Korean model, and this is how Korean females pretty much look like everywhere I've seen. And you seem to have an issue with the Korean beauty standard. And if that is the case, then it's all fine, but you don't have to say that people that enjoy this are some criminals worthy of FBI investigation, because that's how Korean women are. It's honestly sad that this man thinks Korean women are children, basically, just because they look young. And some change their looks with plastic surgery and so on to look like that. And I mean, sure, over at the West they don't look nothing like this, or other Asian women don't look like this. Some Asian women look just mature or older, as this guy probably would prefer, but it's just how they are. Bottom line is, you're delusional. It's a mature grown woman. You have an issue, and that's it. You have an issue with the fact that she looks young, essentially. She doesn't look like a child, she looks young. And that will be all for me today, really. And I'll see you guys next time.